There you go, bro.
Possibly, I know. I was praying to God, please name one porn star that I don't know. He just kept naming. I was like, shit, I know him. Fuck. But anyway, moving right along. Good friend of mine, great comedian. Oh, I'm so sorry, brother. Give it up for Kenny!
Woo! Yeah.
What is up, the Tavern? It's a very big distinction. I almost went to Tavern one time. That place fucking blows. Now this is the Tavern. So thank you all for coming out. I recently got a new stove, and it's in Braille, everything, so I just burned literally everything. I ordered the wrong one because I'm not blind, but I am deaf, and so is my wife. And people ask me all the time, where'd you guys meet? And my answer is always the same, a Def Leppard concert, duh. It's just a lot funnier than saying I was jonesing for pussy on Bumble. And here we are, 8 months later. Yeah, dude, she's not pregnant though, relax. Okay, so I got a new AC unit the other day too. We're gonna stick with appliances today because I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit. The guy, old white guy named George, comes over to fix it, and he goes, opens the door. First thing he goes, hey, you know your unit here is Chinese. I'm like, okay, George, is that a problem? He goes, I just want to let you know it's Chinese. And he does about 10 more minutes of work. Hey, by the way, your unit here, it's got this and that. It's Chinese. Yes, sir. Finally, he's about to take the payment. He's done. He's like, yeah, I actually had an extra part because this unit here does double the work because of the compressors, because, you know, it's Chinese. And I was like, yes, sir. And then I realized I knew who he was voting for. Anyway, speaking of voting, anybody here like DeSantis? No? Anybody here like DeSantis? I saw the polls. I know at least 80% of you fuckers like that guy. You guys are all full of shit that you're saying you don't like him. So he has this quote that he says a lot where Florida is where woke goes to die. Anybody here heard that quote before? All right. I know someone's heard it. It's been everywhere. So instead of that, I think he should say this. Instead of Florida is where woke goes to die, Florida is where everybody comes to die. That's the point of Florida. All right, so I'm gonna keep this one rolling. Anybody like to use slurs? Anybody here like to use words you're not supposed to use anymore? Yeah, I got in trouble the other day. I said gypsy, and apparently you can't say gypsy. No, you can't, dude. You really can't. You'll get canceled. The N-word. Which one?
I can't.
Which one, dude? I think I can, dude? I'm whiter than you. The fuck? I just got a tan. I was on a cruise, bro. So no, I got in trouble last week from my wife for saying gypsy because I was telling a story about how I got cursed by a gypsy in Romania in 2019. But back then, you could say gypsy, so y'all can't cancel me right now. This is a legit story. So we were in some McDonald's, but it was called McDougan's instead. That's a real place. And this gypsy comes up to me. I was in the army. I'm an army buddy, so we're being loud. And she goes, "You'll never come back here." And that's how she sounded. She had a little fucking donkey cart with her. And she came in and threw some fucking dust and then stepped on a little red thing and blew up. And then I'm still here, so she was obviously full of shit. Yeah, speaking of full of shit, anyone here watched Casey Anthony trial before? Nobody? You watched it? You're the only one reacting. Someone's on view. It's old in 2008. It's not that old. So, do you think she did it? Do you think she did it? You think she straight murdered her on purpose or was it an accident? Okay, I think that's bullshit too, because let me tell you why. She was my next door neighbor, okay? She used to babysit me and my brother. That's a true story. I lived on 4929 Hope Spring Drive. I'm still here. So she had to have been not, kind of innocent, right? Dude, she babysat me from 04 to 08. Prime serial killer years for her, bro. And I ran a joke by her mother the other day. I ran a joke by Cindy, who's a good friend of mine, and this is the bit. I love my dog, okay? My dog is my best friend, and he's huge. He's a great Dane. People come up to me all the time, and they go, "Oh my God, your dog is so fucking cute. Sucks they die so quick," right? It's just like they wanted to remind me of like the harsh reality of owning a big dog. So in turn, I remind those people of the harsh reality of being a parent to their kids. So a guy was at my job the other day, I was selling cars, and he goes, "Yo, you have a big dog, sucks he's gonna die immediately." And I looked at his kid and I go, "Sucks you're gonna get kidnapped." by Cindy, and it didn't go well. Yeah, just like this fucking set. So anyway, I love 9/11. Anybody here like 9/11? Yeah, no, it was sad, but what are you gonna do? It already fucking happened. Never forget, right? Yeah, so the other day, my buddy and I, we were smoking a cigarette on 9/11. The actual day of the year was 9/11. And my buddy looks at his watch and he goes, bro, it's 9/11 on 9/11. Make a wish. And then I did. I wished for part 2. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a crowd pleaser. That one gets a couple laughs here and there. I don't always make 9/11 jokes, but when I do, the second joke usually hits harder. Oh, yeah, I know. So I love my dad. I'll close with this. I love my dad. My dad is a veteran just like me, so he served during 9/11. I didn't, but, you know, I was there playing with blocks and shit. Anyways, the other day, I was 16 years old, and my dad, I was asking him if I could go see Tyler, the Creator, in concert. Anybody here like Tyler, the Creator?
He's beasters.
Okay, so you guys don't like anything. So Tyler, the Creator, he's a great guy, I love him, and I was 16, and his old music was really different than what it is now. His old music was like, kill people, burn shit, fuck school, was really aggressive. So I told my dad, hey, Tyler, the Creator, that's it. And he goes, yeah, cool, you can go to the show. Drops me off, picks me up to leave, and when I was leaving, he goes, so how was Cedric the Entertainer? Yeah, and that's when I realized my father has dementia. Anyway, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for giving me